Okay. Now, do men supposed to be in the women's room? Because it said a man was in the women's room. Okay. And then it goes on. It said that that Reese Hamston, 33, was allegedly in a deli in the south city of the South Loop neighborhood last weekend when police said that he followed a little 8-year-old girl into the bathroom after she was separated from her mother. And then it goes on. It says, inside a parent's worst nightmare unfolded as police said that this man, Reese, choked this little girl until she was limp and unconscious and dragged her into the stall. Dragged her into the stall. She was the police said that this is according to the police, CBS Chicago, that the little girl was unable to scream. She lost consciousness. And then her mother came running into the bathroom where she allegedly saw Reese closing the stall behind him. Police said the mother pushed him to rescue her, and other customers also came to reframe the man. And it says the little girl was taken to Children's Hospital for treatment. Now, again, it's not about, I know that, it's some very confused people out there. Absolutely. So we're going to set them aside for a minute. But it's guys like this, Mayor and Phil, and that's why I'm concerned about, I know somebody said that, well, don't you go in the bathroom and you close the stall? Well, this guy was in the bathroom, grabbed a little girl, choked her unconscious, and dragged her in the stall. Yes. This is what we're gonna lead this. We're gonna lead our nation into this kind of chaos right here, where pedophiles are gonna take advantage of this. People times are going to take advantage of this, and this is what we're going to have in our nation.
Well, that article, chaos. The article, Del, went on to say that the man was charged with aggravated kidnapping. Aggravated kidnapping. He should have been charged with attempted murder.
Yes.
But there we have it. We're not using the strength of what the law is really supposed to do, and that is protect people like that 8-year-old girl and like her mother. Because who knows if other customers hadn't been there, if that man wouldn't have choked her mother and took both of them into the stall. And then we have 2 dead women.
Yes.
For what? Because some man wants to use a woman, because we want to codify into the law that a man should be allowed to go in a women's bathroom?
And for what purpose? Again, we got peeping toms, we got exhibitionists, we got every kind of sexual deviant that there is under the sun that would take advantage of this. And who knows
exactly
what the damage could be. I especially don't. Like the bishop said last night, if a man was in there and his wife and kids went in there, he'd have to prove he was a man. He was going to have a conversation with him.
Exactly. Isn't that interesting? And the right in, again, their big compromising position that they always take. What is the easiest solution? Well, let's just force companies to install a 3rd bathroom. A 3rd bathroom. So we divert all of our taxpayer funds that we give to the government to protect us, and we now divert those funds to build extra bathrooms in a bunch of companies for a small segment of people.
Very small.
So small. And then we divert it from serious issues like there's lead in our water. That's where our funds should be going to.
Absolutely, they should be.
And instead, the left is causing us to divert our funds to protect a small segment of sick people in society.
This guy's diverting our attention from a whole lot of different things. But here, this is one of the ways. Phil said that this is going to lead to pedophilia. It's going to lead to other things. But I think that one of the things, in addition, I'm going to get to our call in just a minute, so hold on just a minute. It's going to lead to some kind of chaos. This happened right here in Detroit. It says, lawsuit claim woman mistaken as a man threw out of a Detroit restaurant. Now, here, Mayor, tell me what this is. It is a cisgender, CIS gender, C is cisgender. What is a cisgender?
I have no idea, but I do know what a man is, and I do know what a woman is. Yeah. And if you got the parts that say you're a man, then you're a man. I don't care what your mental dysfunction says. I have no idea, and I don't even want to know,
and this is what they're making up. Matter of fact, one of the things in this directive that the president put out last week, not only is he going to force our most innocent and most vulnerable, force this on them, but he also said that you must address them by their preferred pronoun.
Yeah, or you're going to get in trouble? Come on. What is the problem with the American people that they aren't standing up in a huge way saying no? But you see, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Either, again, we keep compromising and moving left, compromising and moving left, or we create a big stink and then there's civil disobedience and then they declare martial law and then we're stuck with Barack Obama forever.
Well, so is that, at the end of the day, what is his end game?
Is that his agenda?
Is that his agenda? And so this is one of the things that and along with crazy Bernie going to Trump rallies with all his good, he don't go, but he's saying things, keywords, just having them go, and they starting all this trouble, all this diversion, all the chaos. He had to have extra security. Trump had to come behind a building and so on and so forth. They blocked his bus. Yeah. They blocked his when he was in California. They blocked his bus so he couldn't come to a rally.
Yeah, that's right.
Here, hold on just a minute. Okay, all right, Gary, our friend Gary from Hazel Park. Good morning, Gary.
Hey, good morning, everyone. You guys, the spirit of the bishop is in the room with you guys right now.
Yes, he is. Hey, Gary, so you were at the banquet last night, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I was there. I had never heard the word Jesus more in my life.
Man, and I'm gonna tell you something. I need Jesus because I had some problems too, and but man, when I received him in my heart, all things are cast away, and I became a new creature in him. So he had me fired up. But at the end of the day, this is what some of these people really need. Yeah. They saying that, I was born like this. No, you weren't born like this. You was born a heterosexual.
That's right.
Milt said this right here. When does a person become a homosexual, Phil?
That's a good question. I think
when they commit the act, that's when they become homosexual. So if you don't commit an act, you're not a homosexual. You're heterosexual.
And that's why all of the idea should be to protect them from that type of life. Instead of that, they're doing everything they can to usher them into that type of life.
At the early stages.
At early stages.
Before puberty.
Yes. So they're trying to confuse them.
That's right. Our State Board of Education has issued guidelines for how we're supposed to treat different genders, and that includes more than just male and female. Our own Department of Education, they ought to be shut down. They ought to be shut down.
Exactly right. And that's why we got to worry so much about the people that claim to be conservatives, because they are not. They are Republicans, and we got to be able to make the difference.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You guys are on fire. We have to remember, and this might sound melodramatic, but it's the sign of the times, that we're the vanguard of liberty. We are the banner of freedom.
Yep.
It's up to us to defend our republic, because nobody else will. So everybody get ready, because it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Yeah, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The next 8 months, we got this community organizer. Still, it's going to be a part of our lives. Absolutely, Gary.
Well, keep up the fight, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Gary.
It was great to see you last night, Gary.
Listen,
go ahead and continue,
real quick.
Yeah, no, Phil, go ahead.
Barack Obama has appointed a man who identifies as a woman to serve on his advisory council on faith-based neighborhood partnerships. And listen to his name. I mean, am I pronouncing this right? His name is Satan.
Oh my God! Okay.
I'm trying to find it here. I didn't underline it.
Oh, here go a pen right here.
Yeah, but let me.
Okay, work on that. But anyway, he appointed. Okay, but anyway, he appointed this guy. He appointed some confused person to advisory board on neighborhood. You know, he redoing that neighborhood. So absolutely, okay.
Well, not only that, the U.S. Senate just unanimously backed President Obama's nomination of Eric Fanning as Secretary of the Army. He's the first openly gay leader of a U.S. military service branch. That is a travesty of justice that our Republican-controlled Senate is supporting this man. It just goes to show that the sheepskin has been removed from the establishment of both parties, and they both need to be taken out of office. And again, I hope Donald Trump does even half of what he says he's going to do.
Again, you know, I'm going to tell you, again, they scared to be called by homophobic. And so these acronyms, I'm telling you, homophobic, racism, so on and so forth, you know, you anti-gay, you anti-Muslim, all these things has started to penetrate our society, Mayor. And so whenever you stand up for some kind of virtue, right away people, oh, you anti-Muslim, you anti-immigrant. Well, no, hold on. Are they illegal? No, I'm not anti-immigrant. I'm anti-illegal immigrant.
Yes.
Well,
that's what we anti.
And that's what they say about everything.
We believe in the rule of law. Well, you don't like you don't like somebody because of their lifestyle. Well, no, I don't have a problem with their lifestyle. But if we're going to elevate it over heterosexuals, then absolutely I have a problem. If we're going to force this on our schools, that's when I have a problem, Mayor. Now, these are the same people that says, don't force your religion on me. Don't force your values on. You gotta be kidding!
Wow,
that was fast.
That's it. Wow,
fast
we had to break, folks. Hey, join the conversation. 734-822-1600. We fired up. The bishop is. I feel like the bishop is in the studio with us. We'll see you on the other side of the break.